As you fell, you were lucky to land head first, killing you instantly. Your body lays in a contorted and unnatural state as it waits for the maggots to settle in. Jesus Christ. Hello everyone, my name is Grayson and welcome to Lily's Well. This is a part of my Spooktober extravaganza series. I'm doing all sorts of spooky games and horror themed and Halloween themed games for October this year. So this is Lily's Well. This is a point and click adventure that is supposedly actually can be quite scary at times. And it's about a little girl named Lily who hears a voice calling for help from the well outside her house. That's about all I know. I know that it's a point and click. You have to go collect items and solve like kind of very simple puzzles and stuff, but something sinister is going on with the well. So let's get started. Hopefully the sound is good here. I had to do some adjustments. It's a cold, rainy day in the Tabachi household. You are Lily. Lily is a young, innocent girl, 9 years of age. You live in a modest home with your papa. On this cold and rainy day, you are knitting on the couch while Papa packs his things. Tonight he needs to go to work in order to teach a night class. As Lily is a good child, Papa trusts you to stay safe while he is gone. Before he leaves, Papa makes hot dogs and boxed mac and cheese. Yes! Yes! He helps you pour the cheese sauce on your hot dog in order to make it taste better. You enjoy your meal together, ignorant of future events. This has multiple endings, by the way, and I'm scared that I'm going to get the worst one. Papa puts you to bed with the sound of rain lulling you to sleep. Help. Help. You awaken to the sound of a voice. Lily. The voice seems to come from outside. You look out your bedside window. Nobody. There's nobody among the rain and darkness. Was it a dream? You open your window, a crack to listen closer. Please, it hurts. Help. The well. Someone is in the well. The rope normally hanging from it has vanished. You are a good girl, so you get out of bed to go help. Read instructions? On what, the rope? Controls, using items, item types, the well. Sure, okay, controls. Use the arrow keys to move Lily around. Lily can also move by clicking on a desired location. Objects can be interacted with by pressing the Z key or space key in front of it. Okay, I might use my keyboard here. This can also be done by clicking or tapping on the object. This game autosaves to keep track of progress. It can be safely exited at most times. Okay, using items. Certain objects and structures require the usage of other items. To use an item, open up the menu screen with Escape or X. On the menu screen, select the Stuff option to access collected items. By selecting an item and using it on Lily, she will use it. Lily must be right in front of the item's target in order to use it. Some items have multiple places they can be used, so don't be afraid to get creative. Item types. There are 4 different types of items. Stuff, ropes, keys, and files. What? Stuff makes up normal items that can be used to interact with objects outside the menu. These often have more than one use, so it's recommended to play around with them. Ropes are the main goal to work towards. These items are what Lily needs to climb down the well. The more obtained, the further down she can get. It's important to note that not all ropes are good materials. Once a rope is collected, it cannot be put back until Lily climbs down the well. Keys are keys. They open up certain doors and can be used infinitely in any playthrough. Finally, files are notes, letters, books. They're really anything that can be read, just like these instructions. Even if not directly taken, any file read during a playthrough can be referred from the file section for ease of access. This is intense. Okay. After collecting at least one piece of rope material, Lily can climb down into the well. The material quality and length affects the overall result of the descent. Bad materials will cause the rope to break. Note, once Lily goes down the well, there's no going back. Whoa, I'm fast. Whoa, is this yarn? Your knitting basket gives you comfort, despite the stormy weather. Let's look at it. I only have one large ball of yarn left. Oops. Let's take it. Could probably be unraveled into a large rope. I took the ball of yarn. Well, let's go directly to the well and die. Oh, there's my room. There's the kitchen. There's a key up on there. No, I want to go die immediately in the well. Well, if it was... Is that a piece of ham? There's a pretty big rock. No, I want to die immediately in the well. If you wish to save the person, you'll need to construct a rope. Oh, I have a rope. You currently hold one piece of rope. Use it to descend. Yes. Your rope is creaking. Something is very wrong. I was falling that whole time? As you fell, you were lucky to land head first, killing you instantly. Your body lays in a contorted and unnatural state as it waits for the maggots to settle in. Jesus Christ. Poor construction. Alt N1. Bad craftsmanship. My Steam achievement is stuck on the screen down there. Do you see that? Tip. Important information found in files can be reviewed at any time. Don't patronize me. I did it on purpose. Okay. I'm not going to pick up the yarn because it'll get me killed. This is Sniffle Bear, or Sniffles for short. We currently have no pieces of rope. Okay. Let's look at the bear. It was a gift from Auntie Mifuyu for your first birthday. It's kind of stinky, but a good stinky. Attic stinky. It's your bed. Well, take my bed. You remember a movie that Papa brought back one weekend where prisoners use sheets to escape from prison? Take the sheets as rope? Yes, actually, that should work decently, right? Lamp. Take the lamp. Maybe a good light source while you're outside. The problem is it needs to be plugged in if you want it to be more than dead weight. Right. That was scary for a moment. Okay, can I have different outfits? Costume is locked. Is this my finger? That's fucked up. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, here's my bathroom. What's this? Oh. Okay. The shower is still wet from your earlier bath. Bath has many water-safe dolls sitting on the edge. Even if you stood on the edge of the tub, you wouldn't be able to reach the curtain's hooks. Trying too hard at this would probably result in you cracking your head open at the side of the tub. You have no concept of what an ER is, so you'd be out of luck if that happened. Wait. You're gonna let me climb down a well on yarn, but you're not gonna let me slip and fall in the bathtub? And trying to get the shower curtain? Okay, let's use the turlet. Behold, the turlet. Look, the bowl has always been a hard-working part of the household. Even after that time you made potions in it, causing laundry soap bubbles to completely fill the bathroom. It also never clogged, even when you put one end of a yarn ball down it and watched the entire ball disappear in the water. Truly the most sacred appliance to be created. Can I take it? Can't take private potty. Look inside the toilet? Well, you just wasted your time looking inside the toilet bowl. Gross. Okay. It's a fresh roll of toilet paper. Toilet paper could probably be used as rope if it's twisted tight enough. No! No, it cannot! This is the bathroom sink. Preventer of disease spread and assistant to teeth cleaning. If you manage to take this, it'd be impressive. This is my father's room. Okay, more sheets. The bed has always remained tidy as far as you can remember. Try and take the sheets off, but it seems attached to the mattress somehow. Maybe they were never actual sheets and the bare mattress just looks like this? Is this point and click adventure logic? Is that what you're doing to me? There's a receipt from a place called Sack Supply. Read it. 20 American XX what? 5 Adu body, 1 Merm cardia. Total. There's a small note written at the bottom of the paper. It reads, no new orders for a bit. Too much local attention. Watch the news. Wait, Does my father kidnap people and put them in the well? Did I figure out the mystery already? This drawer has some of Papa's clothes. It's filled with tiny whiteys. Let's take them. Take them and make a rope. Do not take Papa's underwear. Do not. This drawer has some of Papa's clothes. Mostly filled with socks and belts. Ooh, belts. Belts could probably make a rope. Leather's pretty strong. Belts might be a good rope substitute if tied together. Yes. We're just going to take the ropes. There's a safe with a keypad on it. 6 numbers. No. I'm not going to try to open that. I have no idea what to do yet. Let me look at this receipt again. 20. Does anyone know what this is? What is this receipt trying to tell me? What did Papa buy? 20 of something. 5. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but obviously my father is a criminal. Let's get out of here. There's no way out. There's a bedside table. Okay. Let's it's the Trusted Family Television. Collection of VHS tapes. Some notable ones include Rosa J's Guide to Sunman and Clip Clop and Friends Collection 1. Is that a My Little Pony reference? Call a phone number? First 3 digits? Oh, 911. Papa says that's a big no-no number. Dang it. I can't believe they put that in. It's funny. Can I take anything? Look to see if there's anything good to take under the sofa. Found an old charger. It's very old with the wire being exposed, but it looks long enough to be used as rope. No! I'll have to go back and get all the worst things at some point and see how badly I can die. It's a book on the local plant life in your area. Oh! I bet I can get information on what's strong. Greetings and thank you for picking up my guide for the special flora located in Bethany's Mirror, Vermont. I am Magus Bergamont, a resident of the Bethany's Mirror area since childhood. I have spent my years studying the various unique plants that only grow in this pocket of the world. Many of these plants take on a unique and unexpected roles in their ecosystems, as well as provide plenty of uses for local foragers. Like with any plant or fungal life, it is important to properly identify anything you are foraging. Failure to do so can lead to extreme injury or death. It is additionally important to not violate anyone's personal territory while foraging. An angry resident of Bethany's Mirror is far worse than any moose. So do you think I can get, like, shot by a random neighbor or something? With all of that out of the way, let's take a look at the most common specimens you will find in this area. This is a lot. The nymph mimic appears a normal birch, but with a female humanoid figure jutting out of the trunk. Despite this appearance, it isn't an actual nymph, but a soulless tree. These trees seem to form from the souls of women who get lost in the woods or have their corpses dumped in the woods. What the hell? After being killed, their souls leave an imprint of sorts on a tree in Bethany's Mirror, causing it to swell with the body shape. The sap from these protrusions can be harvested and made into nymph syrup. Tomb tree. Harmless towards humanoids in most cases, this tree can pose a risk to small children and pets. The tomb tree appears as a dead and hollow oak tree, usually in the center of a clearing. While most small animals that come across it may be interested in making a home out of this tree's many tunnels, it is actually a trap. Thanks to the tomb tree's lack of leaves, it instead gains nutrients by digesting the animals that get stuck in the tar-like sap it secretes inside its tunnels. The death of these animals is slow and full of suffering. Instead of dying of their flesh being digested, they often die of dehydration or starvation first. If something or someone you care about gets stuck in this tree's sap, common store-bought dish soap is enough to disconnect skin from the sap. Okay, here we go. Vines. Of course, they're all dangerous, of course. The overcast vamp vine. Identified by its bright purple suction cup-like leaves that only open rainy or overcast nights, like tonight. Touching these leaves will cause the vine to grab its new prey and attach as many suction cups as possible. We'll then use these suction cups to rip the victim's skin open and suck out all of their blood until they're bone dry. Why isn't the government sending flamethrowers? Why are we living in this area? Another vine that's dangerous is the womb ripper. Despite its name, it doesn't actually whip out wombs, but its danger cannot be underestimated. The womb ripper is only dangerous for those that eat the bright red berries off its vines. Touching or squashing the berries appears to be harmless. After being consumed, the berries will latch onto the inner linings of its new host's stomach and intestines. Like a tapeworm, the seeds inside the berries will steal nutrients from the host before eventually sprouting. Sensing the sun outside the body, the new plants will violently burst out of the host's organs, likely leaving the host to bleed out and the new vines to grow on the nearest tree or other large object. The body will be used by the womb ripper as extra food throughout its life. Luckily, the womb ripper vine becomes very brittle shortly after separating it from its root. This makes it easy to incinerate. There's more? Dangerous and useful is Orderly's Punishment. Found in shady areas along tall trees, it can be easily identified by the blue thorns growing along it. Take extra care not to be pricked by these thorns, as they will inject intense hallucinogen that will last around 12 hours on average. They will additionally cause an intense itchy sensation on the victim's inner organs. By removing these thorns, though, the vine can be used as a very helpful building material. It's capable of holding an average of 460 pounds of weight even after being dried out. There's more? For those suffering from joint pains, look for the Flower of Icarus. This yellow flowering vine grows swiftly in the rain and thrives in deep wooded areas. By licking the pollen off the flowers once a day, it's extremely weird, humanoid joints will begin to repair themselves. It is, however, very important to not take the vine itself or pick the flowers. After being removed from where it's originally planted its roots, the plant will quickly start growing microfractures, causing it to be easily destroyed after little amounts of pressure. Alright, let me read about root vegetables. I'll only share with you the interesting bits. Picking them will reveal a purple root vegetable in the shape of a human baby. These vegetables range from 3 to 5 inches tall. Ugh. They can cause mild stomach discomfort if eaten raw, but boiling them kills the toxin that causes this. Best served with melted cheese and beef. Okay, let's stop reading. That was a lot of information that's going to avoid me some very horrible deaths. Can I take this thing? No. Oh my god, I'm fast. What's this? Doors to the pantry. Padlock keeps the door shut. This is a place only Papa's allowed to go in. Take. Aha. This is the board. It's where Papa hangs the keys. Okay, so let's get this stool. Climb onto the stool. Okay, we've got the house key, the attic key, and the shed key. This is the key to the shed. Should you take it? Absolutely. So I shouldn't ever have to get that again, right? If I die or something. So letter addressed to Papa. Read it. Dear Tony, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing to you from Mother's home, and she required extra help regarding the pig farm. She's personally doing well and has asked about you and Lily. Mother's especially curious about your progress on your research project. When Mother heard that you were pursuing her speciality, she was delighted to see how you would do. Please write to her and possibly send samples. I only expect to stay on the farm for the next year or so before returning to Maine. With your permission, I'd like to visit your home on the way. Thank you for your time. Vic. Sorry, everybody, we're Italian. The kitchen sink. Take. These kind of scenarios recommend taking everything but the kitchen sink for a reason. How are we doing on time? This is going to be a multi-episode one, isn't it? This is the stove. It also has an oven. Papa always told you to never use the stove by yourself. He also made you watch a VHS tape about how fires start and how they can destroy entire homes. You also remember the one part Papa skipped over when the Muppets were singing about a number to call. Papa said that number is dangerous. It's the stove. Take. You try to pull the stove with all your strength, but it seems that a 9-year-old child cannot lift a gas stove that was manufactured in 1975. What is this thing? Oh, it's a table. Okay, I literally thought that there was a billboard in the middle of this room because it's so two-dimensional compared to everything else. Like, it doesn't have the, like, the axes shift like everything else. I thought this was a billboard. What kind of kitchen has a table with one... What am I trying to say? Your drawings cover the fridge. Fridge towers above you. Take. There isn't much in the fridge. The grocery delivery hasn't come this week. Oh, I can't push the stool back. I don't need it for anything else. I must be able to do this with the 2 pieces of rope material. Yeah. Okay. So we have the key to the shed. I'm getting motion sickness. This is the turtle pond. It's too dark to see below the surface of the water, but you can see a couple turtle shells around the pond. Do not touch the turtles because they can bite off your fingies and toes. Oh, is this a lantern? Can I take this? It's a lamp. Take. It's out of your reach because you are a child. Tire swing. Random bush. Your tire swing hangs empty and alone. There's a small puddle inside the swing from the rain. You remember that mosquitoes can lay their eggs in stagnant water. You don't want to touch it. I'm going to take it anyway. As useful as an actual rope would be, it's tied tightly with a bowline knot. Your small hands have no hope of untying it. What's this? It's just little flowers. I read about all these things and I don't remember. Should I have taken notes, do you think? Okay, is anyone else getting motion sickness from this? What's this? Is this our driveway? Check the mailbox. No mail today. This trash can is ready for pickup. You can put away any unwanted rope parts in here. Note, discarded rope materials cannot be taken out of the trash. Sort through the ropes and choose what to discard. No, I'm good right now. I only have good ones. It's a pretty big rock. Take. Take the rock? Yeah, whatever. The weight of the rock slows your movements. Can I get rid of the rock? Bed sheets. Discard them? No. You have Papa's belts. Discard them? No. Am I just permanently slower because I picked up a rock? It's just an inventory, right? Stuff. Am I level 6? Rock. Use rock. If you want to put the rock down, you should at least put it in the general area you found it. Are you kidding me? It's a rock. Let me put the damn rock wherever I want. Stuff. Stuff. Rock. Use rock. Rock. Would you like to put it back? You put the rock back. Good God. Okay, so some of these things kill me. Now, these are the ones I can lick. The vine's covered in small yellow flowers. They smell incredibly sweet, but eating them probably isn't a good idea. Take. Tightly tangled. It's probably better to cut it down. Well, I don't have a... Okay. There's a vine growing on the tree. The vine is covered in large red berries. I've seen birds in this area. These are the ones I'm not supposed to eat. Probably better to cut it down. Yeah, I need some sort of bladed instrument. There's a vine growing along the tree, covered in sharp blue thorns that point towards the ground. It has a chokehold on the tree. This is the one that if I can remove the thorns, it's really good as a rope. Trying to pry this off the tree with your bare hands will result in bleeding and the inability to touch anything without pain for a long time. Okay, so I know I shouldn't cut this. This one becomes brittle. This one is really good, and this one has like poison berries. From all the reading I've done. Now, where's the damn shed? Oh. What? What is this? There's a cave entrance down the stream. The rain is causing the stream to move fast, making it too dangerous to investigate. Well, I don't know how I'm going to fix that. Okay, so I don't go into the stream. Okay, that's interesting. What is this? Oh, it's like a little memorial for someone in a language you don't understand. The memorial says... I have no idea. Like, comment, and subscribe if you know what that says. On top of the stone is a strangely shaped hole. It's narrow and seems to go down a little over 5 inches. Small pink flowers are growing here. Lupine flowers. If someone's allergic to peanuts, they're probably allergic to these too. Okay. Papa made this garden for Mother. You can't bring yourself to mess with the plants here. Even if you don't really understand, your nerves lock up at the mere thought. Sprouts are peeking out of the soil. Thanks to the rain, these should be growing into beautiful flowers one day. Take. It isn't right to take something that isn't done growing. Is that a mace? Oh, a pair of bolt cutters. Absolutely. Pretty heavy tool. Take the bolt cutters. Yes, I'm going to go cut some vines down. Is this rope? Spare extension cord. Even in a storage shed, having a wire out like this is a clear OSHA violation. Cord is thick and new looking. Take the extension cord as rope. Yes. What's up here? Can I look at the top here? Okay, what's this? It's a bag of mulch used for gardening. Too smelly. An old broken weed whacker is left to rust in the corner. Broke a while after Papa dropped this in the river. What? Would I be able to take this? It's really nothing more than dead weight. Okay. Oh. Large pair of garden shears buried in the ground. Usually used for trimming vines and trees that overstay their welcome. Children and large scissors usually don't mix. Take the shears? Absolutely. Alright, we're going to go cut some crap. How deep of a rope do I have to make? Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to call this episode here. This game is going to be a little longer than I expected it to be. So let's call this episode here. It hasn't really been a horror game yet. I guess it's close with some of the disturbing imagery that they're giving us in terms of dying. But yeah, so let's call this one here. I'm very interested to put together all these different rope things I can find and see what's at the bottom of the well. Although I have my suspicions that it's a kidnapped person. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Thanks for coming to my Spooktember extravaganza. I really appreciate it. If you haven't liked and subscribed so far, I'd really appreciate it if you did that as well. And I will see everybody in the next episode. Thanks for watching.